Welcome back. We're assuming that you've finished reading the previous 2 chapters, and are somewhat curious about the chapters ahead. In that case, we've got something special in store for you. Unlike many other zombie games out there, the chapters in our novel Here Onwards will focus on pre-apocalypse events instead. It is where you get to experience the world before the chaos takes over. As a player, you'll get to watch and interact with these events, where you'll notice how the main timeline is slowly shifting towards the apocalypse. From Chapter 3 onwards, you get to play as the main protagonist himself. Meet Maxwell O'Connor, a former U.S. Marine, and ex-captain of a secret black operations unit. On record, he happens to be known to be quite bloodthirsty, while hunting someone down. During his entire service, he happens to own a record of 59 kills with a headshot. Off-record counts are still unknown. On mission, he showed no mercy, hunted his targets like an apex predator, and was known to never miss a target assigned for elimination. His reputation earned him a wicked nickname within the industry. They called him the Grim Reaper. Though eventually, he realized his mistake. Like every other soldier out there, he was being used by the corrupted leaders, who didn't give a damn about justice. For sake of their own selfish interests, these so-called leaders had ended up taking thousands of innocent lives. On both sides. There wasn't much he could do about his past choices. He knew that it was a bit late for him to seek redemption. The best he could do at the moment was to settle down somewhere quiet, avoid violence as much as possible and keep his mind busy somehow, to avoid those flashbacks. It was around a year before the magic pills were available for commercial distribution. Max was looking for a place to settle down and one of his friends suggested him Greenville. Taking a leap of faith, Max settled in and even got a 9-to-5 job, just to blend in. It didn't exactly take away his trauma and the guilt he carried within, but kept him sufficiently busy to stay distracted. Though his intentions now were to mind his own business, he wasn't exactly free from his fate that lied ahead. While trying to avoid all that violence and bloodshed that haunted him, he was soon about to be a part of the biggest massacre known to mankind. They say that a person usually meets his destiny on the road they take to avoid it. But still, how you react to, and deal with it, is always in your hands. Maxwell, as well as the people on Earth, still have a chance to change the outcome of their story. But the condition is, taking responsibility of themselves and doing the right thing when they're supposed to. And now, for Chapter 3. Almost 6 months have passed by, since the magic pill was made commercial. You get to experience the events that unfold here onwards. Since you've completed the previous 2 chapters, we're assuming that you know how to perform basic interactions within this novel. In this video, we'll only discuss the new features available for the players, here onwards. In certain event locations, there will be multiple interactions available to choose from. They are mainly divided in 2 types, main interactions and skippable interactions. Main interactions are the events you'll need to initiate in order to move ahead in the story. Skippable interactions are usually conversations with NPCs that do not affect the main storyline. As a player, you can choose to skip these interactions. However, you might miss out an interesting conversation or a spoiler related with the story ahead. To know which one's which, simply step over an objective blinker. If the interaction button that pops up has a silver glow on it, it's a skippable interaction. If instead, it has a golden glow on it, it's a main interaction. Be advised that once you click on a main interaction, the other skippable interactions are no longer accessible. Hence, we advise to complete the skippable ones first. A simple way to find out the exact number of interactions within a location is the pop-up note. During the beginning of every location, a pop-up note appears in the center of your screen. It mentions the exact number as well as the type of interactions available within that location. It usually stays on screen for 8 to 12 seconds. In case you weren't able to read it entirely, just hit restart from the pause menu, or simply explore the area with your character. Once all the interactions within a location are completed, an exit interaction appears. In a rare case scenario, there might be alternate exits available for the players. For example, in this event, Max has the option to exit the parking lot directly by his car, or have a conversation with his neighbor before exiting by his car. So, basically, both interactions are exit. The choice to explore or stick to the main storyline is up to the players. You can always hit restart, or play an event from the select event option, to explore the alternate interactions. We hope that this video was able to give you an insight of what to expect within this chapter. After playing this game, we'd be happy to receive some feedback from your side, as we'd love to get some suggestions for making improvements directly from our players. Thanks for watching.